My 600 Pound Life is a popular reality show that airs on TLC. It deals with the lives of people who are morbidly obese and the struggles they face. It follows their journey to weight loss while also showing how their life changes after they lose weight. The star of the show, Dr. Younan Nowzaradan, is an Iranian-born American resident doctor who specializes in assisting morbidly obese people to lose weight. Dr. Now, as he's been dubbed, is a weight loss expert, celebrated author, and gifted surgeon who specializes in vascular and bariatric surgeries. Most of the show's participants, with help from Dr. Now, have found success losing weight and have gone on to live full and productive lives. But not everyone has been as fortunate. Since the series' premiere in 2012, there has been a growing list of My 600 Pound Life deaths. Keep watching to learn which My 600 Pound Life cast members have passed away since their time on the show. Henry Foots. This Texas native was one of the first people to appear on the series. He was only the second patient Dr. Now worked with on the program. He began his journey on the show weighing 750 pounds and revealed he'd already tried numerous diets and programs to lose weight. After abiding by a strict diet plan, adopting an exercise regimen, and going under the knife to receive gastric bypass surgery, Foots' weight dropped to 275 pounds. Sadly, he died from heart failure at age 54 on May 6, 2013. Robert Buchel. Buchel's weight loss journey was documented in one of the 6th season episodes. The New Jersey resident was off to a great start when he first appeared. He lost 124 pounds after he underwent surgery to have one of his lymphedema masses removed. A few months after having surgery to remove excess body fat, Buchel had lost a total of 340 pounds. Unfortunately, he also developed a crippling addiction to painkillers. When Dr. Now tried to take him off the opioid medications, Robert refused to get out of bed and exercise. On November 15, 2017, Robert died of a heart attack at age 41. James Bonner. This man's death is one of My 600 Pound Life's most tragic. Out of the blue, the 30-year-old posted a heartfelt thank you to all of his supporters on social media, and a week later he took his own life. His body was discovered in a park ditch in Lexington, South Carolina, with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. As we saw in the show, his struggle with obesity began after he was involved in a tragic accident that resulted in him losing a leg. To cope with his trauma, Bonner turned to food and booze. In a short period of time, his weight ballooned to 642 pounds. While on the show, he lost nearly half of his weight after having gastric bypass surgery. By the end of the show's 6th season, he weighed just 315 pounds. At the time of his death, his weight was down to around 200 pounds. Following his passing, Bonner's girlfriend, Destinee Honeycutt, posted pictures of him on her social media while delivering the heartbreaking news. Renee Biran. Renee became obese while she was modeling for viewers who had a fetish for watching her eat. She appeared on the 6th season. When she first appeared, she weighed 631 pounds, but was able to lose more than 250 pounds by the time her stint ended. Everything seemed to be going well until she was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. While it's not known for certain that the disease led to her death, it's speculated that it did. She died May 14, 2021. Lisa Fleming. Lisa's weight issues started when she was a child. After her parents divorced, she turned to binge eating for comfort. This habit only got worse after she witnessed her brother's murder. The Alabaman weighed just over 700 pounds when she appeared on the 7th episode of the 6th season in 2018. At the time, she'd been bedridden for years and was no longer capable of taking care of herself without her family's help. What she wanted most was to be a part of her grandchildren's life. Lisa knew she was in bad trouble when she discovered maggots in her skin folds, but she was willing to take Dr. Now's advice and turn her life around. The mother of 3 died at her home on August 23, 2018 from a fatal heart attack. Before we tell you about more My 600 Pound Life deaths, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Gina Krasley. Gina weighed a little more than 600 pounds when she and her wife Beth joined the show in the 8th season. Krasley admitted to struggling with feelings of abandonment and neglect in her childhood. These led her to use food as a coping mechanism. Gina and Beth moved from New Jersey to Houston to seek out Dr. Now's help. In March of 2021, Gina shared on social media that she'd lost 170 pounds. While this was quite the accomplishment, unfortunately it wasn't enough to save her life. The 30-year-old died August 1, 2021, surrounded by her friends and family. She was receiving in-home medical care and scheduled to see a neurologist in 2 days when she passed away at her home. Kelly Mason. Kelly was suffering from high blood pressure, a thyroid issue, blood clot, arthritis, diabetes, and a pulmonary embolism when she agreed to fly out to Houston to be on the show. Mason weighed more than 700 pounds when she joined the show in its 7th season. By the end of her tenure on the series, she had lost more than 300 pounds. Kelly was one of Dr. Now's favorite patients, and the two could often be seen chatting and cracking jokes. With his support, Mason stuck to her diet and did occupational and physical therapy. Sadly, on February 15, 2019, she died from heart failure in her sleep days before her 42nd birthday. Coliesa McMillion. This participant developed very unhealthy eating habits and hit 450 pounds before turning 25. When she was 39, she suffered a heart attack after her fiancé died in a car accident. To find a bit of comfort after that devastating loss, she turned to food as an escape. Because of her weight, McMillion's doctors were unable to operate on her heart to rectify the damage that was done from her nearly fatal heart attack. McMillion was featured on My 600 Pound Life in 2020. The mother of 4 weighed 650 pounds when she traveled to Houston, Texas for gastric bypass surgery. While the procedure helped her lose more than 150 pounds, she died of severe complications from one of her surgeries on September 22, 2020. Sean Milliken. Sean first appeared on the show in 2016. He became overweight after his parents got divorced when he was 10. He also attributed his overeating to his strained relationship with his father. Sean weighed more than 900 pounds before going on the show. With Dr. Now's help, Milliken lost 400 pounds, but his mother persisted in feeding him unhealthy foods while encouraging him to ignore the doctor's instructions. As a result, Sean's weight fluctuated severely throughout his tenure on the program. At his peak weight, Milliken weighed over 1,000 pounds. After his mother died of kidney failure and his apartment got flooded and all of his belongings were destroyed in Hurricane Harvey in 2017, Sean put back a lot of the weight he'd lost on the show. 2 weeks after returning to the hospital, Sean developed an infection that eventually led to him going into cardiac arrest. This medical emergency claimed his life February 17, 2019, at age 29. James King. King appeared on the TLC series during its 5th season. At the time, he weighed 791 pounds. He made a dozen or so follow-up appearances on the show. King spent the majority of his childhood raised by his father, who was quite impoverished. To cope with his frustration with his financial status, James started overeating. By the time he was a freshman, he weighed 250 pounds. After his mother passed away when he was 15, his family completely fell apart. He then turned to food for solace even more. The first time he was on the show, King ultimately was dismissed for refusing to cooperate with Dr. Now's weight loss regimen. While he should have been losing weight, he actually put it on at an alarming rate. James weighed a jaw-dropping 840 pounds the second time he appeared on the show. He also suffered from serious health issues including cirrhosis of the liver, kidney failure, sepsis, anemia, high blood pressure, and cellulitis. While he was in the ICU, a GoFundMe fundraiser paid for his groceries and bills. Despite losing 340 pounds, the 49-year-old father of 4 daughters and 6 sons passed away April 3, 2020 in Nashville, Tennessee. Destinee LaShaee. Born Matthew Ventris, Destinee was the first transgender person to appear on My 600 Pound Life when she joined during Season 7. As a means of combating severe depression, LaShaee turned to food to soothe her troubled mind. She had high hopes the show would help her overcome obesity while learning better habits. But sadly, her obesity led to her death less than 2 years after appearing on the show. She weighed nearly 700 pounds when she first appeared, but eventually she lost more than 500 pounds. Sadly, Destinee struggled to keep the weight off. In February of 2022, her brother Wayne Compton shared a message of grief on Facebook confirming the 30-year-old's death. Now it's time to hear from you. Which one of these deaths was most surprising to hear about? Let us know in the comment section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to FactsVerse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.